Hello guys, I'm just going to right back with another video. Today I'm going to be doing a Red Dead Redemption 2 experiment, and not really an experiment, but today I'm going to show you guys the actual best way. And no, this is not to get honor, because before you even say, obviously, if you've read the title, then you would know that this isn't honor. I've done a lot of honor earning videos. Of course, that's probably really annoying to you guys, and I apologize. But today I'm doing something a bit different. Now, Red Dead Redemption 2 is so realistic that it features realistic hair growth. Now, this both applies to Arthur and John. Now, as you can see, if I zoom in on Arthur here, social club is unavailable, yeah, blah, blah, blah. If I zoom in on Arthur, you'll see here uh, his facial hair, his beard, is pretty long at the moment. But today I'm going to show you guys a good way to actually grow it pretty substantially, and it takes a long time. But this specific method, I've seen some people talk about it, but I haven't seen people utilize it very much. And no, it's not the Van Horn glitch. It's something else. Something else that's not actually a glitch, but it's actually better because it's not an exploit. I consider that Van Horn glitch is more of like an exploit, and I don't use it because it's an exploit, and I do not like to use exploits as long as I can help it, because exploits is basically mods, or kind of like some kind of terrible cheats. It's like a black market cheat, if you will. But this is not a cheat. So firstly, the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to want to travel Strawberry. This is the first step to do this. Now, actually, I didn't think about this because we will need quite a bit of money, which is something that we do not need, or we do not have, unfortunately. So this could be cataclysmic if we can't do this correctly. Alright, so now that we're in Strawberry, the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to the general store. Now I apologize because this is really pissing me off too, and PS5 did not improve on this at all, and that's the stick drift problems that PS4 had, but the PS5 is just as bad if you don't have the hollow stick drift or sticks on PS5. So the main thing you're going to need to have besides money is hair tonic, which can be bought. Okay, dude, no to be rude. Okay, so for the sake of this video, I'm going to remove some things I don't need, like this predator bait, because I don't really need it. Just to get as much money as I possibly can. What the? That was weird. Okay. So, do keep in mind that this method will be easier with high honor, because if you have high honor, high honor results in discounts, so you'll be able to get things for cheaper. So as you can see, hair tonic, look at that. Normally, because if I didn't have high honor like I do right now, you would be spending $3.75, but it's basically it is 25% off currently for me, because I have positive 6 honor at the moment, and that is the cap, because you can also grow your beard fully if you have the money and if you have the patience. You can get this done pretty quickly. Dude, I'm gonna get my gun out and blow your face off in a minute if you don't shut up. How about that? Okay, that was a little rude. Okay, that was a little rude. I apologize. Okay. So you're going to want to get hair tonic. This will, if you consume and drink hair tonic, I have done a few guides on this in the past, um, but drinking hair tonic will increase the rate at which your hair and facial hair grows, which is pretty much essential for this. But here comes the big thing, alright? Um, so, the second thing is you're going to want to go to the hotel. And the hotel is right across the street from the journal store, which makes this absolutely perfect. We're going to buy a room. And here's the most important part. I've seen people do this, because the reason why you want to do this, again, just watch and pay attention to what I'm doing, so that way you don't get confused. Alright, you always want to make sure you sleep until night. Do not click on anything else. Always make sure you sleep until night, because you're always getting the max amount of time passed. And here's the biggest tip I can give you in the topic of this, alright? Now this video is probably going to be unedited, just to warn you guys, and I am using my headset, so that's the reason why my audio sounds absolute shit, so I apologize. I will switch my controller in a new video, I promise, but I'm just using the headset for this, just for the sake of, I guess, experiments. Now, the biggest thing about trying to sleep is you will always have this penalty of not being able to sleep. The game prevents you from sleeping too many times. You will get penalized. You will not be able to sleep again for quite a few hours, and it prevents you from passing time. But with this particular method, because we are so close to the journal store, and because Strawberry is so small, we don't need to worry about distance. And what you're going to want to do is go across the street and go to the journal store. And because it's nighttime and because things are closed, there's going to be the wait until morning prompt. You're going to want to do that. This will save you, and this will bypass sleeping, and it will bypass the consequence of sleeping too many times, which is very useful, and it bypasses a lot of time. Now, you're going to want to... Okay, kitty, that's... Okay, we're cats. Alright. Now, again, Van Horn has a similar thing, but it's more of an exploit. You have to kill the Van Horn... if you kill the Van Horn fence shopkeeper, then you will be able to glitch it out and be able to wait until morning on the outside doors, and that prompt stays until you leave the area. But I consider that a glitch and more of like an exploit. This is not a glitch, and it's a feature, and this is not an exploit, and that's the reason why I prefer to do it this way. Again.
Boy, if I get another East Coaster to tell me how quaint my shop is, I swear. Alright then.
So, as you can see, my facial hair actually looks a bit longer now, which is pretty cool. But another good tip I can give you is to make this a bit easier on yourself, is have higher honor, because if you have lower honor, you don't get those store discounts, and things are more expensive. If you have low honor, and if you want to do this for yourself, I will be making one final honor video, because I legitimately found one of the best honor gold mines ever. It is literally mind-boggling. I'm surprised no one has found this or even talked about it. It is by far the quickest way to earn honor. It's bar none. It's unbeatable. It literally is the most efficient way to earn honor. I have tried it like 2 or 3 times. I was able to go from -6 to +6 in like less than 2 in-game days. And this is because I was sleeping, because during the night, obviously, people aren't out. But doing this will make people more active, and during the morning and afternoon, they're obviously still going to be there. But this is by far an honor gold mine. It literally gets you honor like in no time at all, and it's really, really fast. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you keep doing this, make sure you have a lot of money. And like I said, if you have high honor, which I do right now, it will save you a lot of money as well because you can get discounts, so be able to buy more. So again, I will be making one final honor video for Red Dead 2. I just hope you guys don't hate me for doing it.
Howdy.
So yeah, just stay tuned for that.
No reason to find out.
So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys next one, and peace out.